going live a little bit sooner than I anticipated. I accidentally just hit the live button. So, anyway, I just wanted to come on here to let you guys know I'm doing really well after surgery. And I wanted to share some really crazy things that my doctor found. Um, I'm doing really well right now. Um, I'm on about um, 4 days post-op, and um, they're treating me really well here in Costa Rica. My nurses are caring for me 24/7. Um, it's really awesome. They're so nice, so sweet. Hi, Lisa. Um, and I wanted to share a few little things that have been improving since my surgery. So the one thing is I can think a lot clearer, and that's huge because before I was always I couldn't think of the next word that I wanted to say. The second thing that I've noticed so far on just day 4 post-op that's improved with my health wise is the whites of my eyes are a lot brighter and whiter. They used to be kind of dull and red, and now they're really white. So that's huge improvement. I'll take it. The second or the third thing that I've noticed so far is I used to have a lot of inflammation in my skin. You could see it. I'd have to put on tons of makeup just to cover it up, and that has went away a lot. It's not as red as it used to be when I wake up in the mornings or after I wash my face. It used to be really red, and you could see it all over my neck, and you don't see that anymore. So, some other good things that are improving. I've also noticed that my brain fog, things that I can recall that I couldn't normally before, has really drastically improved. I'm still I'm still really tired from surgery, and I'm still swollen from surgery, but I'm doing really well, and everyone here is really taking care of me. I don't regret it at all. It's the best decision, having them taken out, and the only decision I regret is ever putting them in. Now, the really interesting finding that I wanted to share with you is that my doctor discovered I had 2 different brands of implants in me. One was Allergan and the other was McGhann. They're both reputable brands in the industry, but I wasn't aware of that. I was told that they were both Allergan Neutral saline implants, not one of each of different brands. So it was very shocking to find that they were indeed 2 different brands, especially since I had the ID card for Allergan and both serial numbers for Allergan. So really, when you go on into surgery and you're getting an implant, you don't necessarily know exactly what they're doing. I wish I would have got my post-operative report back then, but I didn't think of it almost 11 years ago. So I also wanted to show you my implants. I got them back, and I'm not going to touch them with my bare hands just because I've already had this poison in my body, but they give them back to you. And you can see there's a drastic difference. Let me show you. Let me here, put my gloves on. Yeah, there's one of them you could tell that the valve was a little faulty. It's discolored. And I can't remember which one that one it was. I think it was actually the Allergan one. But I'm doing so much better. My joint pain's gone as well. I still do have the infection that has to be treated when I get home, but my doctor. Okay, so this one here is McGhann. I'll show you guys. It's not as clear as it should be. It should be clear. So it's kind of foggy. I don't know if you've ever seen them in your doctor's office, but they're a lot clearer than this. It doesn't really show very well, but this one is the McGhann. If you can see but I don't notice anything in them. The doctor did remove my capsules. The capsules is the scar tissue that's formed around them, and sent them off to have them sent to pathology to test for all kinds of crazy things, including the severe breast cancer that can large cell lymphoma, ACL, I believe is what it's called, that is from implants. Okay, now this one is the Allergan. This is the one that I was aware that I had. I wasn't aware that I had two different brands in me. So Allergan, and it says the name and stuff. But you can see here on this valve, there's something going on there. And a little discolorization. So I wouldn't even known it, if the other one was faulty or had a recall on it, because I wasn't even aware that other brand was in my body. So that's another like very shocking thing that I have found. Besides, I was aware some of the salines do have faulty valves. And so that's a spot that could be cause for all of my infections, my chronic infections. But again, it's not that clear. It's foggy. So something's going on with this. I may eventually send these whole off to pathology, but I did send off the capsules, the scar tissue, to find out really what's going on. If there was any mold, because sometimes you can't see everything when it comes to mold. But yeah, it's crazy. So that's that. I'm just so thankful that these are out of my body now, and I'm just not dealing with this anymore. I'm doing so much better. I do have a long ways to recovery. Some women take a couple of years to fully recover, but I'm already leaps and bounds what I was. I have so much more energy, besides the fatigue from the surgery itself and my pain meds that I'm on that make me a little sleepy. But I'm able to do a lot more than what I was before already. And it's 4 days post-op. It's crazy. So again, thank you all for all your sweet messages and your prayers. I really appreciate it. And if you do know somebody who's thinking of getting implants or has them currently, just have them do their research. Look up and decide for themselves if they really want to go forward with that. And if they have them currently, just please monitor your health. I would always try to periodically get your blood labs done, check for ANA markers, mold. ANA is anti-nuclear antibodies, and it shows that your body's in an autoimmune response. So just constantly monitor that. And your white blood count, as well as your vitamin B's and vitamin D's. And then you make the best decision that's for you. And I know this was the best decision for me, explanting, and I am just looking forward to healing further from this. Thank you all. I just want to share that crazy finding with you and tell you thank you, and that I am doing really well, and they're really taking care of me here in Costa Rica. I cannot recommend Dr. Urzola enough. He's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. There's so many other women here that are actually doing the same surgery. I've got to meet a couple of other women. They're amazing, really strong women to do this. I myself shocked myself that I actually went out of the country for surgery by myself, but it was what made sense for my family and I. Coming here, I was able to stay at this amazing facility called Verdeza. They provide 24/7 nurse care for me. All my food, everything's taken care of for me. I don't have to worry about anything. Whereas if I did it in the States, I'd have to worry about who cared for my children, who also was going to care for me. And the cost is a lot more in the States for this type of care. So that's it. It ended up being a lot more inexpensive to come here all the way out of the country. And I have one of the top doctors for explanting. So I was in really good hands, and I'm still in good hands. I'll be here about another week. I'll be recovering and working on myself and working with my business, trying to get things going again, and really supporting my team, trying to here from waves. But that is a little bit about what's going on, why I decided to choose here. And that's a little surprise. But anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me. And I will keep you guys updated as I progress. Thanks.